weekend. I hope well. I am going to bring you a collective reading for you guys just to pick up on the energy. I'm feeling motivated, I'm feeling refreshed, and I am ready to deliver a message of hope to you, hopefully. So make sure you are in the right mindset, you're feeling good, you're at peace, and even if you're not, still approach this channel, this reading, with a clear head. If you need to take the moment to breathe in and breathe out, just to get yourself grounded and ready to receive this message, do so before you proceed. Spirit has something for you today, and you gotta be open to hear this message so that you can take heed and take action. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being a part of this community. And thank you for using me, or not necessarily using, but relying on me to offer you this message, for trusting me with what you need to hear. All right, so again, disclaimer, keep in mind that this is a collective reading. Everything in this message might not resonate with you. If you need a personal message, feel free to reach out to me through Instagram on my IG. There's a link in my bio. Click on that, and that will give you all the information you need to know about receiving a personal reading from me. All right, so I've cleansed my cards. You might see a little smoke coming up in the background. That's from my sage. I want to keep it kind of burning until it burns out throughout this reading. I do have some Afro beats playing in the background. Hopefully it's not too loud, but I want to keep my energy up. And I love Afro beats. So also, I want to set the intentions. I've already done it, but thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you, my guides, for helping me deliver a message of hope and clarity and understanding, one that will be exactly what my audience needs to hear. And I ask that this message reaches the right people at the right places in the right times. Thank you that the spiritual gates are closed to anything that is not in alignment with this message or with the divine's will. Thank you that after this message is done, that someone leaves, tunes off, feeling better, feeling hopeful, and feeling a little bit more brighter today. Thank you, and so it is. All right, Gemini, let's see. What is the energy for your situation? Spirit already speaking. So I'm gonna put my cards up here, and then I'll go over them. You know how you got these little wooden easels? They cheap, but they're cute. So hopefully I can get them to work out for me. All right. Anything else I need to see? Remember, journey. And I have one more card that popped out that I'm going to lay on the table. And then once I get to it, I'll be able to show you guys. But right now, all I have space for is the 3 cards. And, so this reading is it's starting off pretty kind of a little extra. So the first card I have is hostilities. I'll bring it a little closer. I don't know if there's a blur on my screen, if you can see that far or not, but here you go. Hostilities. Now, this card basically is representing some type of aggressive energy, or maybe your defenses could be up in regards to a certain situation. But whatever this aggressive energy may be, it could be verbal or it could be emotional, with someone in your environment that is being excessively critical, demanding, or hurtful. So if this is involving a work situation, there may be some type of backstabbing or out and out slander that's going on, literally. But the difference between the deceit card and this one, these energies are more apparent, more overt. In fact, You may have been living with them for some time, but whether it's new or it's old energy, now is the time to regain your control. Allow dishonoring treatment from others is literally, it's like an open invitation to the universe to say, send me more, because I'm okay with this. And you're not, Gemini, you're not. It may feel risky, but you need to have the courage to stand up for yourself now in all ways. It's time for you to stand up for yourself. Put your foot down, stand your ground. Don't allow anyone to mistreat you in any kind of way. I don't care what the nature of the situation is or the relationship. It is not acceptable. You have to, literally, you don't have to be or act in the same manner as they are. There's ways of going about it where you can still act in a way of love, but also let that person know, or that situation, that you have the power over yourself and over what you can control with yourself, and that they will not have any authority over your life whatsoever, because it's time for you to stand up. It's time for you to put an end to the hostilities. Spirit, could you elaborate on this hostility card for me? Please, thank you. I wanted to go into my tarot to kind of see if I can get an elaboration on it. So I got the Page of Cups that came out. It's 2 cards. So the Page of Cups and then the 9 of Cups came in reverse. All right. I need to get my water, you guys. One moment. All right, so like I said, the Page of Cups is in reverse. So it's like, are you missing the signs? So for some of you, I don't know, are you seeing what's taking place, or are you like neglecting to see it? Some of you could be being overly sensitive, but hostility is hostility. So even if you're being overly emotional about the situation, hostility is hostility, right? So you have to allow your emotions to really like lead you more to joy versus being, I guess when they're saying overly emotional, is like, don't be in a state of crying. All I keep saying, and I keep visualizing, I keep just saying and visualizing someone just sitting there with their hands in their face in their hands and sobbing, crying, literally, like over the situation, and not being able to gain control of themselves. And that's what I keep seeing. But you don't want to block your flow. You don't want to block your flow. So you have to kind of open up a little bit more. And like I said, put your foot down, stand your ground, so that you can become who you are. Because this is literally blocking you, and it's keeping you from being able to be in that childlike energy, being able to be creative in your life, because you are really honing on what is taking place in this situation, and it's time for you to move forward and move beyond it. Remember, the world is your oyster. So be excited about what's next, even if it's not the outcome that you're expecting or the one that you want. Just stay in a place of joy. Have a lighthearted energy, because that is what's going to help you get through this situation and be able to manifest something that's more desirable for yourself. And when it comes to the 9 of Cups, Spirit is asking that you really just take stock of all that you have. Like, look at what is working for you. Look at what you have right now. And really remember to practice gratitude, especially for the things that you already manifested. Express and practice gratitude and be grateful for that, because I know when the moments are tough and you feeling like you got the world on your shoulders, or you're indecisive and you can't make certain decisions, and things seem to not be working out the way that you want it to be, you can kind of lose focus and lose sight of the bigger picture. And you also tend to really just not really see what you have right in front of you, or see what's going on around you that is working for you. And you tend to forget that those are blessings that you once asked for as well, and you manifested. Don't worry, because what you have been working towards is coming to you. So enjoy life's pleasures and sink into the awe and wonder of a joyous heart. Literally, what these cards is saying is like, even though in the moment it feels like there's hostility around you, it feels intense, come away from that energy and start to go more into a childlike energy. Start to go more within, and be a little bit more lighthearted and thankful about what you have going on, because there is prosperity that's in front of you. You do have harmony in your life. You do get what you desire. So even if at this moment it's not as desirable, those things are coming for you. It's working its way to you, but the only way that you can receive them is if you stay open, if you stay grateful. The universe wants to give you your desires, but you have to choose joy in order to manifest your dreams. It's gratitude that brings abundance. So remember that it's gratitude that brings abundance. So stay in that happy mindset. I think, man, really, literally before I started the video, what did I start talking about? Your mindset and being at peace and being at, be happy or joyful, or try to view this message being in a hopeful state, so that you can receive it. And that's what it's talking about. Some of you guys are definitely need a little bit more encouragement and a little bit more hope in your situation. So the message is clearly saying, look, it's coming. It's coming, but you gotta remain joyful. You gotta remain happy. You gotta remain hopeful. You gotta stay in a childlike energy, because this will pass. The hostilities will die as soon as you let go of it. As soon as you decide, I'm not gonna give that no more power, no more energy. I'm moving forward. Take control. The contract card literally talks about partnerships or some type of legal commitments. It's in reverse. So when it's in reverse, it indicates it's an ending of a connection, a previous connection that took place, or a future commitment that is concerned. It could be warnings of a delay, or perhaps a possible disappointment. So wherever this is falling, it could be in, like I said, the relationship area. The sale of a house could fall through, or a job offer might not come when expected, or a romantic union could be stalled. But don't give up. However, the delay may be providing some purpose or protection for you, and something even better could be on its way. So even if you're trying to buy a car, like literally when you have delays, don't look at them as the universe or God is saying no, because that's literally not what it's saying. It's literally saying, something better is coming for you. There's something better. So you can't look at it as a bad thing, because you're being protected. You're being protected from something, and this is why it's being held up. So really, don't be desperate, I guess, to manifest something so quickly or so urgently, because urgent energy could actually postpone your desire. It can postpone it even more. So continue to take action, even if it's in another direction, and your patience will pay off. If the breakup of a relationship is involved in your situation, always remember that you deserve to be honored. Open your heart and your life to the person who is willing to be fully present and loving for you. That person is waiting to commit to you, your own self-honoring heart. You have to be open to that, and don't look at this as being failure or delay, or it's not meant for you. Don't be discouraged. Don't go into that devil energy. Spirit, can you elaborate on what this contract card, please, in reverse? Can you tell Gemini a little bit more about what's going on? Empress. Anything else? Empress in reverse and the Two of Wands. Okay, so I wanted to get elaboration on that contract card in reverse to see if we can kind of pinpoint exactly what this, you know, what the situation is referring to. So this could be definitely involving some type of disharmony in a relationship or being overly dependent. This stuff is coming to an end because it's like it's time for you to give birth to something more fulfilling, because there's some healing and some blessings that are trying to come your way, and you have to close a particular chapter in order to move forward, just, you know, into this new future that's waiting for you. So if there's any feeling of lack, or even lacking your inspiration, seek to heal your physical body and nourish your soul. Literally, that's going to involve what? Going within. Going within, staying in a peaceful mindset, a childlike energy, doing the things that make you happy, staying focused on what it is, the bigger picture. Don't worry about what's taking place right now in the 3D, because everything that we look at with our natural eye is always going to look a little devastating and not in alignment with what we want. But just know already in the 5th dimension, it's already happened, it's already manifested, it's already waiting to come to you. But it's going to take you, to do some work in order to bring it into this 3D dimension. So you got to continue to move calmly and gracefully in the direction of which you want for yourself. You're on the right track. You just have to keep growing and work with nature, work with the nature of your situation instead of against it. And that's what's taking place. You're going against the grain. You're not allowing your life to flow the way it should be. You're fighting against it. If things need to die and be released, you have to let it go so that new situations, new relationships, new things can come in for you. It's about birthing something new. And even if those things fall through, it's not a no. It's a clear yes. You got to go towards the things that's going to serve your highest good. And if it's not in alignment with that, it's not going to manifest that way. You want things to come to you that are healthy, that are whole, that are functioning well. Now, the Two of Wands, that card is in reverse as well. And it really just talks about having a fear to take the next step, or being stuck in your past, or feeling worried about your abilities, your opportunities for alignment. You have to make a choice to really do that thing you want to do or not. You can dream it, you can envision it, or you can begin to live it. It's all your choice. By planning, imagining, you can have what it is that you want, what you are dreaming about. It's your action that will make the dream manifest. That's the only way to bring that dream to life. Is to really take action of it, not sit on it, not be in this indecisive energy. To really make a choice and do it, and to move forward. It's time for you to choose between what you're comfortable with, that place you already know, or are you going to lean into some new, exciting possibilities for your life? Take a deep breath, because self-initiated change can be very scary. But the only way to take strides towards your goal is to make your move. Make your move. Learn that thing. Call that contact. Make that decision. Because non-action won't get you there and will likely have you feeling anxious. It's time for you to initiate a shift in your life. That's why these chapters and these situations have to come to an end. That's why certain things aren't working out the way that you want, or you have been planning, especially in a relationship, because a lot of this seems to be geared towards some type of relationship. It could be whatever the contract could be also, as well, as far as if you're trying to purchase something or make a big purchase. It's not coming through because it's like you're moving ahead too fast, not really sitting back and reevaluating the situation and seeing how it's not serving you in the way that it should. Into the highest form is creating hostility within yourself, hostility with others. You want to be able to see the bigger picture, not just what's in front of you right now. It's all about seeing the bigger picture. And a lot of this reading, Gemini, is talking about partnerships, because the number 2 is also on the journey card. And like I said, ending cycles, ending things, ending those contracts coming to an end. It's the end of a cycle, a karmic cycle, based off of the way that we or you used to perceive things or think of things, how you view things, your perception. The journey card is like, come on now, it's time to move forward. It could be a spiritual journey, but it's one that requires movement, it's one that requires relocation and travel, so that is either one, but it's requiring you to move into a new phase. Literally, if you're planning on buying a house, pack your bags, okay? Because the card is really talking about shifting into a new location, whether it's a new location as a home or a new location, a destination for yourself, operating in your higher consciousness. Your plans should definitely go the way that you want it to go, but you have to be clear about your motivations, okay? And be mindful. Be clear and be mindful of what it is that you need to do so that you can release the hostilities. I want to show you the cards, but I want to knock the thing over so that you can release the hostilities and come out of these energies to manifest. So I wanted to get an elaboration on the journey card. I got the King of Pentacles, 1, and I got the Ten of Swords in reverse. I'm sorry, I said the King of Pentacles, y'all. It's the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords in reverse are the supporting cards to this journey card. So the Knight is really saying, this is about diligence and determination, being steadfast. Being steadfast, being devoted. When you take extra care of your today, it literally will bring you a harvest tomorrow. Just think of it that way. Caring for yourself, your situation, will literally manifest you a harvest tomorrow. It's important that you do this. It's time to show your loyalty, your pride, your trustworthiness, and tend to your home. Your home could be your physical temple, or your literally your home. Tend to your home while uncovering your unwavering ambitions for the future. And I know sometimes things can feel repetitive, but don't be resistant. Don't have this feeling of not wanting to move forward, just want to lay in the bed and find joy literally in your progress. That's what the whole reading is saying. Find the joy. Go where the peace is. Go where the love is. Find your childlike energy. Stay in your happy place so that you can expand, so that you can have the safety, the security, the steadfastness, the diligence, all of your hard work paying off, being enthusiastic about what you're doing. Allow yourself to believe in something brighter. This card literally represents expansion. And with time and with faith, your seeds will take root. It will produce a harvest. So follow through on your plans, your promises, and move any stagnant energy that is blocking you from doing what you need to do for yourself. Because this journey that you're on is going to take place. There's no turning back. It's like the universe is pushing you towards these things so that you can come away from the hostility that could have been a past situation or even in your present situation now, so that these contracts that are delayed can begin to go from the reverse position into the upright position, and that you're signing these contracts and you're making these deals and you're starting new loving relationships. That's a lot, Gemini. That's a lot going on, and there's a lot to say in regards to your situation, and knowing that everything is going to always work out for your highest good, regardless. Don't be resistant to the inevitable. Don't be holding on. Let go of negative emotions, okay? Don't feel helpless, because there's always recovery. There's always a time for you to start new, to begin fresh, to start over. And like I was saying, like when you let go of the things that are no longer serving you and you're allowing these karmic cycles to come to an end, you allow for new things to come in, new and better things to come in your life. Sometimes the truth is painful, literally. We know that. Especially when it comes to the things that we love, the people that we love, and to know that there'll be some type of ending, or to feel like you weren't taken care of properly. It hurts. It feels like a personal loss. But remember that our wounds teach us about our greatest strengths, and it eliminates our innate ability to heal ourselves. Your dark night of the soul will be met with a beautiful new dawn that is filled with more light, more love than you ever experienced, ever. You just got to let go so that these new things can come in for you. You have to remain open to love and joy as you process these endings, and look to the sunlight that is awaiting you. You literally say to yourself, I am healing every day. I am healing every day. Because you want your new beginning. Let me tell you, something is trying to get me from continuing to speak through this message, but I will finish it. My throat is getting overly dry. I feel like I'm getting a frog in it. But I will finish this message for you guys. And then when I looked down at my deck, the Death to Rebirth card was there. It's like past to future. Those things dying off so that you can rebirth new things, new energies for yourself. The Sixth Chakra card was that card that came out. I'm going to try to place that there. It's definitely about creation. I need a nice cold bottle of water. This is about your personal vision, your third eye, having clear thought. So you'll definitely gain, if you haven't already, clarity in your thought process and you're going to expand your perspective towards a broader horizon. So you already are literally in this process, or getting ready to be in this process of being able to see things more clearly, to be able to see using your third eye, being able to see what is taking place in the heavens, the fifth dimension, and knowing that everything is always working out for my good because I changed my perception of things. I start speaking differently, and and now I can see. I'm not confused anymore. These clouds of confusion are literally clearing away from me because I'm changing my life, the way I think about my life and my situations. The new beginnings is written all over this, Gemini. That's what I'm going to call the title of this video. Your new beginnings. Get a deeper insight about what is going on in your life and why. Now is the time to focus on your personal vision. What do you want your life to look like in the years ahead? Create a clear picture of that and support it with your daily thoughts. The insight you need to create a vibrant life is available to you now. It's been released. Your third eye is open. Gemini, that third eye is open. You know what to do. Start trusting yourself. Start creating and manifesting this life that you desire. Start relying on your soul tribe and celebrate. Get around people that can help you, connections that can help you stay in this joyful mindset. The packs you run with, literally, those are kindred connections that forge you not only by, it's not defined by blood, but those are like your deep friendships. Those connections, they help you get through the worst of times. Because your companions, they serve as mirrors, allowing you to see who you really are through their eyes. So who do you need to reach out to get support? Call on your besties. Call on your family, because your family too can tend to be, you can build friendships with them as well. But right now, that will help you to go into that state of that childlike energy, that joyfulness, help you to stay light about what's taking place in your situation so that you can move forward and manifest something better for yourself. A better outcome, a better future, better relationships, better situations, better opportunities. The next card that came out, it was the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands came out in reverse. Let me tell you. And another sip of water, you guys. What I'm at, 33 minutes. Aries had a long reading yesterday. That drink lasted almost about an hour. I said, okay, Spirit, you got a lot to tell them. This is supposed to be a collective reading. But you're going to have to remember, right? Sometimes we tend to forget because we want everybody to be cooperative and loving. But there's going to be haters, right? They only emerge when you've made it. So don't feel like you need to defend yourself or your accomplishments because, yeah, after you finish pushing through this moment and releasing some things and you got that new house that was said to be coming, you got that new home, you transform into this new person, they're going to start coming out and you'll see the competition emerging because you're shining bright. Like, you know who you are. You're feeling good. So if you're feeling attacked after sharing your magic with the world, it's important to remember that others likely want what you have. So stand up bravely and continue to keep doing your beautiful thing. Don't let that discourage you or make you feel like you need to revert back and be small. Don't do that. Be exactly who you are. Shine your light brightly. Be brave about it. Just stay in alignment with what you envision for yourself and reject any low vibe negative states that other people may be pushing. Whatever their negative low vibrational frequencies are, walk away from it. You don't got time for it. You don't have time for it. And you can clearly be like, I'm not doing that. I'm not going to vibrate at that level because I'm trying to manifest some things. I'm coming from a low vibrational place. And now I'm moving and evolving to go further because, you know, I'm deserving of success in every area of my life. So I'm definitely going to bravely keep shining my light into this world. I'm going to keep pushing forward. And I'm not going to hide it. As long as you keep acting in alignment with your highest values, your highest good, and when you know who you are, don't let anyone stop you from achieving this transformation, your dreams. I'm going to pull from my Moonology deck really quick, you guys. And then I'll end the message with that. Cards, this kind of was like 3 cards. See if I can find my book because I don't know these cards that well, so I might need help. Your commitment to this transformation is being tested. So I know that, yeah, you definitely probably feel it. You probably feeling like you're being tested. Feeling a little anxious, a little upset about things. Hold on. My perfectionist nature won't allow me to let that stay laying on the ground like that in this video. It's like, nope, I got to get that straight first. And then I'll proceed. You guys here with me? I know it's taking me a minute. I'm having some obstacles. I'm battling between me being extremely thirsty and feeling like I got a frog in my throat, and keeping my setup nicely aligned. Okay, so this card says your commitment is being tested. We're looking at page 28. Okay, so this is basically talking about those challenges that came your way or are coming your way. For some, I really feel like all of this on this row is really talking about like past energies that you have been through and are really moving through. But this is the universe's way of testing you, literally. It's causing you to face any hurdles that you have with confidence. It's helping you to stand firm, to stand strong, to stand in your power, right? It's helping you to really speak your truth. If you believe you can do it, then you probably can. So if you spend your life affirming that something is too big for you to surmount, it probably will be. You see how that works? So you got to really change the narrative of your story. Change how you are thinking about it, how you perceive it. Switch it to one that aligns with the values that you want or see in yourself. Change it to one where you know how you envision your life to be. That's what you need to be speaking on, not the opposite, because the universe is only going to bring you that. If you believe your dreams will come true, they will. But if you secretly have already given up, even if you secretly done it, let me tell you, that's how powerful the universe is. It knows. So show some commitment now, because it will help you move towards your desired outcome. What you believe to be true is true for you. So believe in yourself. Believe that you can overcome whatever those obstacles are, whatever those challenges are, whatever the hostility was or is. Believe that you can overcome these things because you're staying committed to what it is that you want for yourself, and you're being confident at the same time, because the answer to your question is yes. It's yes. It just is not yet. You're going to get it. You're halfway to your goal. You're so close. But you still need to put in a bit more effort. And putting in more effort is just literally changing your mindset and how you think about these things by releasing some stuff that is no longer serving you in that thought process, and moving forward, knowing that this journey that you're on, this is the path that you're supposed to take. Sometimes it might go off course a little bit, but it ends up leading to the same destination in the end. And for some of you, you might need to be recommitting to someone or something. You really do. So take it how it resonates. The next card that came out was a fiery climax is approaching. Woo, this one is a full moon in Aries, honey. So you know what that is. When it's fiery, it's like, ugh. That's probably talking about those hostilities. That sounds like it's intense. Full moon in Aries. All right, now. My guides is like really reading y'all today, Gemini. It's like, it's time for you to do some reflection. And the reflection is like looking at yourself, honey. Have you been being a little bit too much of me, me, me? There's a tug of war going on between what you want and what someone else wants. So you might have to wait a little while to see what's going on, or to see what's going to happen next. But as you wait, ask yourself if you've been handling the situation as sensitively as you could have. If you know deep down that you've been a little rash or harsh, gone too fast, or overstepped the mark, then accept that on some level, you could have created this situation for yourself, which means you can create your way out of it too. So when this card appears in a reading, it means that a peak is coming, and it could be a fiery one. But be nice, be kind, smile, and be polite as you navigate to where you want to be. Because it does not matter what else somebody else got going on, whatever their energies may be, whatever somebody else could be projecting, it's not going to stop you from getting to your overall outcome, especially if it's aligned with your highest good. No matter what other people are projecting, whatever their bullshit is, it should not affect you. Keep your smile and keep moving forward, because it does not dictate your life. That's their energy, that's their karma, that's their vibrational frequency. It does not have anything to do with you. Be assertive. Being assertive is a good thing. Just don't try to be overpowering or over dominating over anyone else. And if you're in a very tense situation right now, just really meditate your way to peace. Find that childlike energy, that peace within you, so that you continue to move through this. So don't be a baby. Don't be all in your feelings. You know, because this could very well be the issue. You just all in this me, me, me. Have a little bit more fun. Be a little bit more lighthearted. These cards are just reaffirming everything that we've been talking about this whole 44 minutes. Your dreams Spirit is saying they need a practical plan. I'm sorry, you guys. I can't let that lay there like that. That's going to drive me crazy. I'm going to figure out how I can lock these things. I don't think you can, though. It doesn't look like it. It just look like I got to be extra careful. Your dreams, they need a practical plan. Okay, Gemini? It's so much that you want to do, right? So much. And it's okay, because Spirit, the universe is like, you can have that. You can do that. But you got to make it more practical. You need to have it written out and be a little bit more aligned. Don't just be running all into it all fast and recklessly and not having this stuff mapped out. Sometimes you need to weave a bit of magic, and sometimes you need to be practical, and sometimes you need to find a combination of the two. Duality, baby. Balance it. That's where you are right now, literally. That's what my guides are saying. You need to balance. You need to find the balance between the two. It's time for you to start using the law of attractions to draw in what you want by imagining it, expecting it, and welcoming it. That means you put the intentions out into the universe. You said your prayers about it. Now start thanking the universe. Start thanking the divine for the manifestation of it. Imagine that you already have it and expect that it's already here. You gotta balance that with taking down-to-earth steps towards your goals. This isn't about wishing on the moon and hoping for the best. It's about making something like a list of bullet points about how to achieve your dreams. If you're asking about money, you might need a change of financial plans, depending. So guys, you're going to have to really look at your past actions and your present. But what you're expecting or what you're attracting is all based upon that. Now, here's some advice. Write down 10 things that you know are wonderful about yourself. And then reflect. Have you not really been taking action like you should be on your current situation? Because just sitting on it or being lazy or just waiting for something to happen, that's not how it's going to happen. You're going to have to change that and own it. Chasing money, chasing people, that doesn't work. Chasing a dream, it doesn't work. It's all about attracting. Being jealous or envious only creates negative energy and it attracts negativity. So it's time for you to go within. It's the book is saying it's time for you to do some exercise. But I know what it means when it's saying more exercise is needed. And it's basically saying that it's time for you to work on that self-healing, your self-care, because exercising literally gets the blood flowing. It helps to balance your chakras and get you grounded. It also creates a healthier mindset, healthier physical aspect of yourself. And when all of this is in alignment, then you're able to really be more in tune with yourself and with your desires, being more in tune with your intuition. All of this goes hand in hand. A healthy lifestyle, period, helps you to be more balanced and more grounded in your life. This is how you're able to attract and not be in that chasing energy, but you are now set in it. You're in alignment. You're balanced mentally, physically, emotionally. Being able to attract your financial situations, like better ones, great relationships, exactly what you want. That car you're looking for, that new house you're trying to purchase, that new relationship you're trying to manifest, even if it's an old relationship that's jacked up. Just by you changing and going within and transforming and releasing the things that are no longer serving you, basically talking about that past shit, the shit that got you stuck. By releasing those things, you're able to change who you are. Now, either those people are going to get in line and they're going to change with you, or they're going to vibrate out of your experience. That's just how it works. But the more and more you grow, the more and more you start to change, you manifest more, better, greater things. So just remember that this is all a test. The universe wants to see, how do you want this? Do you want this? Or are you going to be swayed by negative self-talk? Or are you going to know and stand firm and know that I asked, and I know I will receive, even if it's not now. It's coming. And I know that what I will receive is going to be for my highest good. Remember, the delays could be there, but that does not mean no. The answer is yes. And that is this reading is confirmation of that. Your answer is yes. Okay? All right, Gemini, if you want me to elaborate on your situation, simply reach out to me for a personal reading. I know this is a collective reading, so take what you need from it. Some of it might not resonate, but I feel as though a lot of it might resonate with you. Thank you for your support. If it does, please reach out to me and let me know, because the confirmation is really good for me too as well. Don't forget to subscribe and like, because your energy that you put into my channel actually helps these videos to circulate throughout the internet world, and I need your support so that I can help and reach more people. All right, thank you. Peace. Have a blessed weekend.